This candle represents change in our lives. Relatives that were not really relatives at all. You called them their aunts and uncle, but they're not really related. Or a cousin that's not really related. This is one of those stories, true stories. Cousin Buddy, no relation at all. You right there, that Stuff's job. He was not a kind person, so to speak. Just malicious to the core. And he was adopted by my parents' friends. So to speak, he was sent back to the orphanage at a young age, Cousin Buddy, for being malicious. So he was they took him back. They took Buddy back, this aunt and uncle. And my mother was kind of psychic, really psychic. My mother and father wanted to get together. So she sent me to this farmhouse in Mount Airy, Maryland, to stay for a couple of days while they got their freak on. This is my story. Cousin Buddy was a dark figure. He was not in as late as we are today. Cousin Buddy wanted to do malicious things at all times. So now me and Buddy stayed in a separate part of the house. The aunt and uncle, so to speak, stayed in another part of the house. No. But Cousin Buddy said, go down the steps. Because I did to the other part of the house. All of a sudden, the lights turned off in this house. And then this black dark, something was pushing me from behind. Almost lost my footing out on to the rail, so I would not tumble down the steps. And then the light came on, and Buddy was not near me at all, which freaked me out a little bit, and he laughed out at it he laughed at what he did. So during the daytime, he was messing with the pregnant pig who just had a litter of piglets. He maliciously went near this pig until the this pig crushed two of her piglets to death as Uncle got mad at him, really mad, and sent him to this room. Then something happened. Something happened that night. I was sleeping in a cot in that room. Woke up to a dark figure floating above him as he was snoring. I got so scared as another shadow figure came towards me. So I fled down the steps and the lights turned off. I was pitch black dark, and again this shadow figure pushed me from behind, almost tumbling down the steps, holding on to that rail for dear life. That really scared me. Really scared me. So much so I slept at the bottom on a couch for the rest of my stay there. So the next day, my parents came to get me. Mother and father finished getting their freak on in the motel. So I was in the farm, doing farm things. Went into the house to check on my mother. I said, "Where's my mother?" They said she went upstairs to go to the bathroom. I said, "Oh no." So I went into the house, heard a tumbling, and suddenly heading to the bottom of the steps. It was my mother. She told me that Buddy pushed her down the steps. Buddy did. I said, "Mom, Buddy's not up here. He's not here." And Buddy came into the house. She sweared and swore that Buddy did that to her. So much so, when we left that house, We never came back to that house. It seems that Buddy was possessed by a dark force. His mother picked it up in the orphanage where he was staying. It would have been with him all along for the rest of his life. We never heard from Cousin Buddy again. He went back to the orphanage because he was a problem child. So much so, who knows what happened to him? He might have had another family that he was with. He might have did a lot of things wrong. To add one to for the rest of his life. So I don't know what happened to Cousin Buddy. Might have be still alive today. It was a serial killer mentality he had. So I don't know what happened to him. I wish you well, Cousin Buddy. Hope you still alive. But the thing is, you need to know that people can be possessed by spirits. You can be manipulated to do awful things, like having a pig crush her piglets. Tell people to go down the steps when my mother was a psychic. She knew what was happening to her as she was pushed down the steps, tumbled down the steps. Far from ideal parent. But I love my mother. She told me when my brother died, I should have died instead of him. That's what type of person she was. This is my story, a true story. On this Halloween season, I wish you well. I think that it could happen to you. Blessing screams.